Yes, yes. Big up to everybody that's stopping by the live stream. Yeah, this is gonna be one of those days. I'll be on for a few hours, I guess, doing some game developing. I'm a noob, rookie, so bear with me. Don't expect me to be showing you anything professional. I'm literally showing you trial and error and what I've figured out and so forth. Also, I will be using AI. As you guys can see, I got a bunch of errors here, and a lot of it has to do with the parallax background. And also, I have these ones, so many different errors. Not open when exported to other case sensitive platforms. So there's that problem. My bad about that. Give me a second. I'm actually trying to see my YouTube channel. See if I'm live. All right, yeah, I'm live. Check. See if I'm live. All right, yeah, I'm live. Check. See if I'm live. All right, yeah, I'm live. Check. See if I'm live. Huh. It's interesting for me right now. Is that I was just looping. It was just continuously playing the music. I guess it's in my game. So this is what I have so far. I thought my camera was a little bit more up than that, but clearly not. So I'm gonna fix that. So to fix the camera, I have a camera attached to my player. Sorry about that. So I got the camera attached to my player, so I'm gonna fix that by going to the camera, and I want it to be a little bit more down, so I'm gonna hold shift so it stays in a straight line. I'm gonna pull it down. Ooh, sorry about that. I'm gonna run the game. Now, since I moved the camera down a little bit, I noticed that the game is going slower. Like there's like each time there's a frame skip or something. I could possibly pull it back and see if it fixes it. So I'm gonna try that. Control Z. I'm gonna see if the game works again properly. A lot of errors just showed up. A lot. And it's still not working smoothly because there's a pause. You see it? Pausing. I may completely reset the game. And I think I know why it's doing this too, because I have textures in this game. Oh, as you just seen, my parallax seems to be moving randomly. So the zoom, I'm gonna make this smaller because I don't want to see the screen ending. Like I don't want to see when I have a parallax background on, and when I do it, what happens is when I'm running through my stage, it just randomly shows the next scene. I don't want it to do that at all. Yeah, sometimes it does this where it's freezing on me, like right now, it's freezing. The parallax, see, yeah, I can see the screen transitioning to the side when I move, and that's a no-go. But even though this looks so basic for most people, for me, this is actually a big step. Big up to Godot. I forget the guy's name. He has multiple Godot tutorials. I followed along with him, and from there I just started doing my own thing. Like these are my own tiles. I got AI to make all these tiles, and AI also made this character, right? And I'm gonna quickly show you guys. And you see that my screen glitching? You see it? That might have a problem. That might be one of the reasons why things are messing up for me. So I'm gonna make sure I don't have an extra camera in here. Make sure I don't have an extra camera. All right. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm actually gonna start a brand new project. I know this sounds crazy. I'm gonna start a whole new project to see if this works. So I'm gonna close this. I'm gonna start it back up. But before I start a new project, I'm gonna see if now that I close it down and I return back into the game, if it's gonna still have that same pause. Because it seems that it's freezing on frames and it's random frames. It's not completely the same frame each time. but it's about 1 second and then it'll freeze. All right, so I can count one and it'll freeze. One, freeze. So I'm gonna try to fix that. I will be changing my microphone too as well because I definitely don't like the sound of this. All right, so now I'm back in here. I'm gonna push play up here. It seems like it's loading something. Yep, loading up the errors. And I found a little workaround that if it seems to get paused, just click on the godot that's open and then open it again and it'll be working. So as you can see, she did a full flip with no pause. So I thought the pause was gone, but it's clearly not. See, still there. Pause is still there. And the screen's doing a glitch. So I'm gonna start all over here. But first I'm gonna look at certain things so I can remember them. Parallax background. Most important thing I want to know over here is the mirroring. So I'll click on the parallax layer and the mirror is 1725. This is important because last time I forgot this number, I was looking all over the place. So what this does, it's mirror the image so it goes seamlessly. Well, at least it's supposed to. So yeah, I'm gonna start a whole new project. Let me see if I can start a new project. Quit to project list, there you go. Okay, I am now gonna start a complete new game. Okay, new project, there you go. I'm gonna call this I'm gonna call Shanice Game Verse. I'm gonna keep it at mobile, create and edit. Okay, now as you can see, everything is empty, right? So I'm gonna start a 2D scene. No 2D. I'm gonna name this game. Now I'm gonna make a new scene. Control A, character 3D body, character body 3D, because it's for my character. Create, Control A, and now I'm gonna attach a sprite, animated sprite. So animated sprite 2D right there. Let me make sure because I'm new. Sprite 2D. So yeah, animated sprite 2D. Now over here, you're going to choose your animation on the right panel. So I have to make sure that these are connected together. This is a parent and this is a child. That's how I identify it. So the character body 3D doesn't have a collision, and this one doesn't even have a animation. So I'm gonna go to the animation first. Sprite, new sprite. Click here. bottom panel. You're going to click this grid. So first I'm going to put this idle. Now I'm going to go here. And as you can see, I have nothing in here. Nothing. So I'm going to fix that right now. I'm going to go to where my images are. I'm pretty much going to put this all these files in there. I'm going to copy it. Now I'm going to go back to my documents, go to download documents, and I'm going to find the game I just created, which is Chernice Gameverse. Here it is. And I'm going to put it on the front so it's easy to find. Paste. And this is about 2 gigs. So it's taken a while. And after, it's basically going to load all that into here, and you'll see it loading. It'll say, this has been added, this has been added, this has been added. I'm not sure if that slows down the game when you're playing it or not. We're going to find out. Yeah, this is godot, folks. To everybody that's watching this video, I hope you guys have a good day. I hope it's safe. I hope it's productive. And more important than both of those things, well, there's nothing more important than safe, but I also want you guys to enjoy your day. Enjoy it. The average person only has about 80 summers. And you got to think, if you're 70, 10 of those summers, you might not be enjoying them as much as when you were 20 or 30. So try to enjoy life as much as possible. Because like the average person, if they lived a very clean little life, they only live, we only have 80 summers. I know that sounds so um how about it, diabolic, but hopefully it motivates you to try to live your best life, do things righteously. So I don't know if this has been loaded up. Let's see. It was 2 gigs. It says to replace the files. I had 66 files with the same names. I'm gonna go to skip these files. All right, so now you can see down here I have a whole bunch of stuff. So I'm gonna go back here, click that, and now I have all these sprites loaded up. So what you want to do to make a video game, you should be prepping everything. You should have your sprites, which are your animations, like your characters. You should have your scenes ready. We'll build the scenes as we go. So don't really worry about that. But worry about, you should have your sprites made. You should have your tiles made. You should have your music ready. And those are the main things that you should have ready. And then whatever assets you have, you should have those ready before you start making the game, because those things, I don't know if you can use code to make those assets. I'm pretty sure you can, but I haven't done it yet. So I find it easier if you have those things prepped and ready. Tiles, sprites, there you go. It's importing assets, re-importing. So the last time I did this stuff, as you guys noticed, my characters were moving slow. I'm hoping by starting a new project, I have no coding on my characters. I have nothing. So I'm going to see if the animations start freezing. I can't do anything until it imports. And to make the assets that I created, I use ChatGPT recently, like I think yesterday or the day before. I started using ChatGPT to create sprites and like background characters and a few assets. I used ChatGPT to do it and it did it really good. I've also been using Blender a lot. Blender I use to create my main character, other villains or other bad guys into characters, other characters. I made them using Blender 3D program and Mixamo animations. So Mixamo will be discontinued in November. So I'm making the best use out of it. It's pretty much a software that's online that helps you to animate 3D characters, automatically animates for you. So I've been using that along with Blender and Photoshop to create my sprite sheets. Right? I'm not going to bring you guys through that process in this video because I already have a bunch of them made, and that's a whole nother process that takes hours. So I'm not going to go through that, but it is possible, and I'm going to prove that it's possible by showing you guys that it's in my game. So what I did was mix 3D characters. They're not actually 3D. They're rendered in a 3D program. Then they're brought into Photoshop to clean, just not even to clean it up, to resize it. And then I took it from there into godot. And that's pretty much how it's done. So I'm not going to be creating any sprite sheets. I'm not going to be creating any characters. I'm literally going to load back up the characters I had and restart a project, completely new project. This time I have a different mentality in what I'm doing. So this might take a while. Let me see if I can play this music. Yeah, this is my channel right here, Teaching Beats Podcast. And this character right here is a character in my game. There's her horned helmet. There's my logo. And yeah, she's just here chilling. Pretty sure the quality's low. Yeah, the quality's pretty low. I'm gonna go with 1080. Yeah, that looks a lot cleaner. Yeah, this is my character. I'm live on YouTube and then showing a live that I did. That was actually 10 hours. Okay, yeah, we're gonna let that play and just check out my assets. So while this is doing its thing, I might as well show you guys something. So I'm gonna go on ChatGPT and ChatGPT made this, and I got it to resize it for a thumbnail. So I basically typed in, I I typed in, can you resize this for a YouTube thumbnail? And it basically resized it perfectly. So go to now. I'm gonna ask it to create something. I want to put classic things inside my game that people kind of forgot about. So let me think. Let me think. I'm thinking what could be cool to put in here. I don't know. I don't know right now. I'm drawing blanks on what I could put in. I'm gonna ask ChatGPT since I'm drawing a blank. What type of retro stores from Toronto, Canada can I use? So what type of retro stores, type of forgotten retro stores from Toronto, I spelled this wrong. ChatGPT will know. Toronto, Canada, can I use in a platform side scroll video game? Example, Blockbuster. So is this giving me retro store ideas, Blockbuster, Rogers Video? But I already have Sam the Record Man. Bomb, bomb, bomb. Sunrise Records. I like this. I like this. Radio Shack. Oh man, awesome. So I forgot about a lot of these. Byway. Okay, so I'm gonna ask it to make these. Okay, so the first one I'm gonna ask it to make is Honest Ed's. Yeah, let's go. Can you generate a sprite? Let me put this pixelated. This sprite PNG, no background for a video game. For a video game you generate Sam the Record Man store. So I'm gonna see what it does here. It said you reached your creation, your image creation limit. Oh man. So basically it's only gonna do one. Get the pro version, guys. I might get it, to be honest. I might get it. I use some other programs, so I use Grok and stuff. But Grok, the problem I'm having with Grok when it comes to image generation, it's I don't think it's as smart as ChatGPT. ChatGPT uses Dolly, which is really good in following commands, and also it leaves a tag or a watermark that says Grok on it, which I don't want that. So ChatGPT, these images are copyright free. In fact, if you're gonna make something that has copyright claims on it, ChatGPT usually does not even allow you to do it. It'll tell you to make it a concept or a parody. That's why when I did McDonald's, I made Whack Arnold's. I'm gonna do a parody of the Burger King, and I'm gonna name it something Queen. I don't know what I'm gonna name it though. I made a Walmart and I called it Lawmart. So these are just little assets that I'm gonna be making. Now what I'm gonna do, seems like my music stopped. Why? Okay, no, it didn't. Yeah, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go check my game and see if it loaded up everything. It should have by now. It's giving me a problem even opening. Yeah, it's still loading. Front flip. So as you can see, it takes a minute to do it on ChatGPT. I'm just imagining that there's so many people trying to generate images. So here's Sam the Record Man, and it has this on top, the spelling. You notice the spelling is correct. When I use Grok and so many other AI programs, it does not spell correctly. And notice I said PNG and there's zero background. So ChatGPT, well done. It knows how to do its job. So I'm going to download that. And I guess this is the only asset I'll be getting for the day. But now that I downloaded it, I'm going to, it's loading a lot of stuff. So I'm going to go here, downloads. I'm going to cut this out because I don't want these everywhere. I'm going to go back because it was right in my assets. Wow, that sounded weird. So I'm going to paste it here. Actually, no. What I'm going to do, I'm going to look for the sprites from GPT. I'm going to paste it in here. This is to remind me that all these images came from ChatGPT, just to test them out, see how they go. Basically, like me being a scientist on this, making sure everything's calculated. And this is still going. Wild work, wild work. OBS Studio's going. I got a lot of these stuff going. So I'm gonna slowly exit anything I don't need. Clean up my background a little bit while I'm waiting. Bomb, bomb, bomb. Golf. Let's go, let's go. So it was going, 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 and it seems to be done now. So once again, we're at the sprite part. This, so I make the sprite. Shernice, this is a whole bunch of sprites for her. I don't think that is a Shanice characters. No, try sprites. No. So I wonder if it's in brackies. Nope. Yeah, that's why it's good to make sure everything is organized, or else you can quickly get lost, which I'm lost right now. So I'm gonna try Shanice sprites. Here's a lot of them. So I'm gonna look for the idle one. Shanice idle open. Now what you're gonna want to do is zoom. This is not the idle I want. Fixed in Photoshop. Let me see. All right, so this is the one I want because these are all fixed. They're the right sizes. So I'm gonna go to the walk. So this is the one I want. Check the shoot. And this is what you want to do. You want to click this minus sign because you're going to be able to go back. Then you just count what it is. I don't know why I did that. So there's 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. So it's going to be 4 by 20. Just type in 20. And check it to make sure it's okay. This is wrong. So it's 4 by 19. My math was off. And what you want to do is go in the correct order. Let me zoom in so you guys can see this a little better. What you want to do is go in the correct order. Make sure. You make a mistake, just go back and click on it and erase it. So yeah, I'm just going to go like this quick. Make sure you get all of them. I'm actually going to break this down even further because that's 73 frames. That's a lot of frames. We don't want all of it. So skip every other frame and basically just go like that. That will skip every other frame for you. So now I'm down to 37 frames. You get me? I'm going to go to add frames. So there it is. I got my first character in there. If I push play, see that? This whole animation I created in Blender. So I'm going to change the frame per second right here on the side here. It is frame per second at 5. I want to go to about 20. That seems too fast. She looks like she's going crazy. So I'm going to try like 12. 12 doesn't really match up. I'm going to try 16. No. Try 14. Yeah, I like 14. So there I have my idle ready. Now I'm going to add a static body to my character. Control A. Static body is that it doesn't just keep falling off the screen. It's going to be able to like lay in midair. And it's saying something here, so let me see what it says. Has no shape, no problem. So we can go over here. Or sorry. So here it is, collision. Is it collision? I'm trying to find out what this is. Which one process? One of these to stop it, but we press Control A, and we're gonna look for shape. And there's a collision shape and shape cast. No 2D. I'm gonna go to collision shape. Over here, I'm gonna pick. I believe it's new world boundary. And here it is over here. So I'm just gonna drag it underneath the player. And I think this will basically stop her from falling off the edge. So now with that all done, right? There's no camera. So go to character body, Control A, add a camera. Because if there's no camera, you won't be seeing anything. So there it is. She has a camera. She has her animation. So when I go back to character body, or sorry, animated sprite, down here this loop is on and it's on automatic. Later I will change this that she only does this action every only does this after 5 seconds of no play, like no buttons touching. All right, so now I'm gonna play this. Select current. Yep. And I'm gonna call this. Whoops. 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 I don't want to do that. So this is called unsaved. So I'm going to Control S. I'm going to save it as game right here. But it already has a game. So I'm going to name it what this game is actually called. Chernice Gameverse. Save that. All right. So now the game is there and this is here. So I'm also going to save this one. Control S. And I'm going to save this as Chernice New. Actually, I should name it player, but whatever. Oh, as you can see, the game just crashed. That's all right. We'll just load it back up. But the game just crashed. So here's Shanice Gameverse. And nothing is saved. So it's scanning the files. Whew. I tripped out just now. I thought nothing was saved, but it clearly saved Shanice Gameverse. It didn't save my character though, but it did save the Shanice Gameverse. So I'm gonna go to plus, Control A, completely doing this process again. This is wild money. Character body, create, Control A, put a static body 2D, bomb, 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 Control A for a shape, collision shape 2D, change this to new world boundary, and there's nothing to really look at on it. So that's because I gotta press Control A, a character, and then I'm gonna go to 2D sprite. I probably spelled that wrong. No. Okay, so just type sprite. Animated 2D sprite, create. Now we're gonna go to animation, empty, new sprite frame, boom, idle. Click on the grid and choose where you put your file. So these are all files. I don't know if those are good. So I'm just gonna go to sprites over here, fix in Photoshop, sprites fixed, and Shanice uh, check shoe. Here it is. This process is a little annoying, but it is what it is. So now I know it's 19. I'll just go to 19. Start the same thing. Boom. Now I'm gonna take these off. I mean, to be honest, I could have just went doom, 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 doom all the way down, but I find it that takes more time. So add frames, change this to 14 now that I know the number, and that's my first idle. Now it's unsaved, right? And this is why I had a problem last time because I didn't save it. So I want to go to this collision shape or static body, I don't see it anywhere. So it's here. I'm going to pull this down underneath my character. And this animated sprite 2D should, I think, be up there. Yeah, that's better. So we're also going to add a camera, Control A, camera. So we got the camera set up now. See, now I'm going to go to Control S, and I don't know why it didn't save just now. Here, player 1. Since I have all these other players, but none of them are called player 1. So player 1, and there you go. So now I'm going to press Control S, and she's basically saved. So now that that's all done, this is done. We're going to play it for the first time. So I'm going to go to play, select current. Nothing's on the screen. And I'm not sure exactly why, because I do have the camera set up and everything. So let me see what this is saying. It has no shape. So Control A, shape. There's collision shape right there. I'm gonna pick a shape. I'm gonna pick a box, rectangle. And this is gonna make her be able to stand on the ground, stand on stuff. So I'm gonna try to like cover her body. Someone said not to do this, but I do it every time, and it pretty much works for me. I'm gonna put it right there. Actually, no, I need to put it where her feet is. So that's it. Let me see if it was gonna work. She might have fell right through the screen. I don't think so though. So I'm gonna go into game burst, Control A. Oh, that's why. I'm silly. So when you go into game burst, you want to drag her in there. Okay, so go find where she is. There's Shanice game burst. That's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for player 1. So here's the player 1. I'm just gonna drag it in. And you see her camera comes with her. So now I'm gonna push play. There she is. She's not doing anything. And there's a reason why. When I go to player, choose your animated sprite, and then you want this to autoplay just to see the idle. So now if we play, she'll be doing the idle, see? And she's gonna keep doing it. I like that, but I'm gonna drop her frames because I think she's going a little too fast. So go back to animated sprite. I'm gonna go to about 12 frames. Control S to save it. I'm gonna push play. Yeah, that's better. I like it. Okay, so as you can see, the animation works. It's not glitching on me like it was before. So I'm gonna continue to build my character. Okay, that's what I'm gonna mainly focus on is building my character. Now, if check this out, if I was to take away that collision shape, I mean the static body, I'm pretty sure she'll just drop right through the screen. Oh no. So let me see if I was to remove it completely because it's just that it's not visible. So I'm gonna delete it. I don't know, she still stands there. Control A. So Control Z. I'm gonna bring that static body. I'm gonna put it on too. And okay, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna go to our character body 2D and we're gonna add a script. And it's just a regular script. We'll fill this in after with coding to make her do like a backflip, run, blah blah blah, so forth. So create, and there it'll show the script. You can go back to 2D. This is a basic script. Don't play around with it or do anything. You could change the velocity and stuff like this, maybe from 400 to maybe, I don't know. Let's change it to about 300, and you can change the speed from 300 to maybe 150. All right. That's all I would do. I wouldn't really touch anything else here. So let's just test that out. Go to play. So my buttons don't work still. I don't know why. Yeah, let me check this. Let me check the script. Okay, let's go back to 2D. I'm gonna press Control S to save. See if that has to do with it. Nope, cannot move. Okay, so I'm gonna add a script to this one. I don't know what this is supposed to do. I'm literally just testing things out. Okay, so it doesn't move at all. So I'm gonna take that off. I don't need that script. Control Z. So I'm gonna remove her from here, but I'm gonna bring her back in. Just because I think that has to do with why she's not moving. Nope, still no movement. So anyways, I'm gonna keep it moving with building the character, then I'll fix her movement after. Anime Sprite 2D, because this is one of the main parts. If you get this part messed up, then it starts glitching your game. So I'm gonna go over here to add animations, and this time it's gonna be walk. I try to go in sequence, like somebody standing there, walking, running, sliding, so forth. And I'll go over here. Let's hit blah blah blah. Should be standard walk. Here it is. Yep, same process. Zoom out, and as you can see, this is only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is 4 by 6. All right. There's only 23 here, but I'm still gonna cut them down. So now it's 12 frames. I'm gonna put this at 12 frames. I'm gonna play it. She's going kind of fast, so I'm gonna go 10 frames. Let's try 11 frames. Perfect. All right, so there I have the walk and I have that idle. So I'm gonna put this on loop, and now I'm gonna test the game. I'm gonna Control S to save, and now I'm gonna test the game. And there she is. She's walking perfectly, no problems, smooth. So back to animated sprite. We're gonna go to, I'm gonna take this off so it's not automatic again. I'm gonna go to add animation. I'm gonna go to slide. No, sorry. Run. Run. Click over here. I'm gonna find the run. New fix front. So this is the thing. The run, I didn't redo it in Photoshop. I didn't resize it. I don't know why it even looked good still and why it connected, but it did. When I resize it in Photoshop, it compresses the frames. So there's that. So I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna pick resize new run. So there's new fixed run and there's a bunch of these. Ah, I think it's this one. So go back here, and this one's already there. You know, I didn't have to do anything. 4 by 4. So the run is 15 frames. I don't know if I want to change this. I could. I'm just gonna lessen it to 8 frames. So I'm gonna change this to 8, and I'm gonna play it because I don't really like how her running looks. I'm gonna go back to my regular amount of frames. So I'm just gonna delete this one, or I'm just gonna start deleting the frames here. Perfect. So I'm gonna go here, resize run, and yeah, I'm not gonna take out any frames this time. And I'm gonna go to 15 since it is 15 frames. I try to match up the frames, and that's going. She's running too slow. Even that's too slow. So I'm gonna go 24. I like that. Let me see what happens if I go to 30. That actually looks pretty good, but I'm gonna go to 24. Keep it simple. All right, so now I'm gonna test this. Control S, play, and yeah, she's running perfectly. So far I have zero mess ups, no errors, nothing. This is how clean you want your game to be. You don't want to confuse it with a bunch of coding or a bunch of stuff. You want it to be controlled. The last time I did this, I was already free. It was already freezing frames on me. So over here, I'm gonna add another one. I'm gonna take the looping off, add a new frame, slide over here. I don't know if slides over here or not. So let's go back to fixed in Photoshop, and it should be over here somewhere. Oh, here it is, slide. Same process, zoom out so you can see your full thing. When I first was doing this, I couldn't see it. I and I didn't I didn't realize I should just press the minus thing. So yeah, let's count this one. So there's 10. This should be perfect like that. Let me check at the bottom. Yeah, as you can see right here, her foot looks like it's going through the bottom. This is okay because it's the last frame, right? But if it was one of these frames, then up here it would be leaking through on this frame, and you don't want that. So I personally use Blender to do these frames because it just usually lines it up, unless, like I was saying, I made a little bit of her foot come off the camera. I always keep her lined up with the camera. So let's do this. So that's 37 frames. I don't want all these frames. So straight up, 19 frames. So we're gonna add that. I'm gonna change to 19 frames. Push play. I like it. I might even take away the last frame because I don't need it to run. I need it to just drop. Yeah, that's good. So let me see if I can. I'll even drop this frame speed so it's a little cooler. Let's go to 16. Yeah. Ah, but I feel like 19 is good. Okay, I'm gonna try 17. 17. Yeah, perfect. So we'll go loop, Control S, and now we're gonna play it again. And that animation works too. So all of them are working so far. I'm just gonna continue making more animations. So now I'm gonna get it's gonna be called jump, and my jump is gonna basically do my front flip animation. Pull this back, and that looks like 2, 4, 6, 8. And there's 28 frames per second on this. I'm gonna try this. If it doesn't work, I'm gonna redo it. But I'm gonna try to 30 frames and see if it works. Because sometimes doing this glitches it. So I'm gonna change this to about 30 frames because I want her to quickly do her backflip. See, and I don't think that's fast enough. So let me try 40 frames per second. 30. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it at 30 frames. It's all good. Keep that. Control S. Now I'm gonna play to make sure everything is going smoothly still. Perfect. So this is a backflip. And what you name it is very important because when you start doing the coding, when you start adding script, the script is going to refer to whatever you named it. So if I say pressing spacebar executes backflip, it has to know it's called backflip because if I was to type, if I was to put the script as pressing spacebar executes jump or executes run, then that would be wrong. Or if it's named something that's not even there, the code won't know what you're talking about. So make sure you name it the proper things here, right? All right. So far that's going good. Backflip. We're gonna add the backflip. Backflip Shanice right there. Perfect. And we're gonna do this. I'm gonna be real with you guys. It feels strange doing live sometimes because nobody's actually here and I'm still talking. I was told by one of the great YouTubers that even if nobody's there listening, just keep talking because if they're passing through and they don't hear you speaking, they might leave. So I just been talking everything that I've been doing, and plus after the people that pull up after and watch my live after it's already been streamed, at least they'll know what's going on. So I added the 45 frames. I'm gonna take some of these away because I really don't want. You know what? Let me see. Yeah, I don't need all those frames. I was gonna keep them, but oh, look what it did. I haven't seen that before. Just make sure it's not leaking through anywhere. So yeah, I'm gonna keep all the frames and see what happens. It's 40 frames. Usually 40 frames is too much for games like this, but I'm gonna do it anyways. I'm gonna change this to 30 frames per second, just like my front. Actually, I'm gonna change to 40 frames. Let's put this loop on. Let's play the animation. So I'm gonna try 30 frames per second. All right, 35. I like 30 frames per second because it's like she's fully executing it. Yeah, let me see if 20 frames. Let's see how cool that looks. All right, that's cool. All of these animations I did with Mixamo and Blender and Avatar SDK. Avatar SDK, I created an avatar. Mixamo, I did the animations. Blender, I rendered the image and I got it like the side view, camera shot, everything. So yeah, there's that. It's looking pretty good. I'm gonna go Control S and I'm gonna play just to see, just to make sure it's not glitching yet. Okay, so look, awesome, no glitching. So let's add another one. And this time I'm gonna call this one Punch. Because your character should be able to battle, I guess. Unless you just want to make it that she jumps on the person's head, like Mario, and yeah. But yeah, I'm doing it that she's gonna basically punch and kick. So punch. Let's go here, and here it is. Hook. Open. Zooming out. So there's 11 frames. Perfect. So for the punch, I don't need all the frames. Oh, that's not good. Let me see how I'm gonna fix this. Shit, I can't. That was bad. It was the first time I ever did that. Take my time a little bit. There you go. Add frames. Looping, really slow. So I'm gonna change this to about 30 frames per second. I want her punch to be fast. Bomb, bomb. Too fast. That's too fast. That's good. So let me see what happened with 20. Yeah. So I needed 24. Bomb. Okay, I'll just leave it like that. Control S, and we're gonna play the game. I'm making sure every single time I do this, it doesn't start glitching. Big up to whoever just joined. I appreciate you. I'm here. I started designing from scratch, game developing a 2D game, and right now I'm using Godot. So this is what it is right now. This is my character. I created this character using Avatar SDK, which basically you just upload an image and it'll create a avatar for you. Then I went into Blender. I colored her shoe a different color to match her jacket. Modeled this helmet and put the helmet on her. Modeled the watch, put the watch on her, and yeah. So from Avatar SDK, I took it into a program called Mixamo for the animation, the punch that she's doing. From there, I took it into Blender 3D program, and I was able to render the image, change the color of her shoe, add the helmet model, and add the watch. And yeah, now I'm in a different program called Godot where you can create video games. So I'm just trying to create a 2D platformer right now. If my microphone is horrible, just type "is horrible" in the comment section. I don't care. Be mean if you have to, because I can't really hear myself and I don't know how bad my microphone is. But yeah, big up to whoever's here. Appreciate you. And I'm just creating animations right now. So I'm gonna go back to animated sprite. And if you want to see my full steps, you can always start the live from the beginning and watch it. But if you want to just watch me do it right now, then yeah. Now I noticed something. As she's punching, this box stays in one spot. I'm not too sure how to fix that, but I'm going to, because the box should move with her body, right? The collision shape should go with her body. So let me see what's going on. I'm gonna bring this up there more. Now it goes behind her, so forget that. Leave it at the bottom. I want it to be in front. Okay, so over here I'm gonna go to animated sprite. I'm gonna take off the loop. I'm gonna pause this, and I'm gonna add right here, add animation. So I'm gonna add another animation, right? And then this little grid box right here, I'm gonna click that. But first, let me name my animation. I'm gonna name this kick because I got the punch so far. Actually, no, I'm gonna call this heavy punch. Heavy punch. Because I have a heavy punch move for her. Because that's her light punch, then she has a heavy punch, like as a combination. So I'm gonna click this, and I'm gonna go into over here. Should have something to say headbutt. See what's in here. All right, so here it is, headbutt. And once you pick that, you're gonna go over here to minus to zoom out. So I'm zooming out, zoom out all the way, right there. Now, what you want to do, there's 4 rows across or horizontally, and then count these rows vertically so you know exactly how much you know. See, it's horizontal and vertical. So I see 4. I see about 14. So you just type in 14. And let me make sure. Yeah, so there's 14. That's correct. And what you want to do is just go across in each frame, numbering your frames correctly. See, I made a mistake there. And since there's a lot of these frames, I don't want 55 frames in the game like that because it might start slowing things down. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take out every other frame. Just do a line like this. Boom. So now it's down to 28 frames per second. Choose that. And if I go to play here, it'll do the headbutt. I'm gonna go to 20 frames per second. Let me keep this on a loop. Let me see. I don't like how she does that step back. So I'm gonna start deleting some of these frames. I'm gonna play it while I'm deleting so I can see when it's working. Steps are gonna become less and less. Almost. All right. Okay, so that's good. Now Control S to save it. I'm gonna play. I'm gonna be real with you. I don't really like it. Something about it. I'm gonna press Control Z and bring back some of my frames. Not that one. All right. Control S. Save that. I'm gonna keep it moving. I'm gonna add another frame, another animation, and I'm gonna call this kick. And over here, let's go back. There it is, the kick, and that's a 4x4. Nope, sorry, 7. Since there's only a small amount of frames, I'm actually gonna keep all these frames so it looks nice and smooth. Now I'm gonna change this to try to match the amount of frames to about 20, and that's still too slow. So I'm gonna go 24. Still too slow. So I'm gonna go. I'm gonna try 26. Nope, didn't make a big difference. 30 frames. Yeah, I like that. So add a loop. Control S to save it. I'm gonna play now. I'm searching right now. I'm making sure there's no glitches in the game. All right, there you go. So I got kick, punch, slide, run, headbutt, front flip, back flip. So I have an idle. So another thing I'm gonna put into the game is taunt, just to be cool. Taunt. And with taunt there, I'm going to go over here. And here's a finger. It says finger new. I don't know what that is, so I'm gonna go to finger new. And say new is usually an improvement. So there's a lot here. 4, 8, 12, about 16. Yeah, perfect. So I don't know. I don't think I need this a lot of frames. 63, that's a lot. Let's drop it to 31. And I'm gonna put this to about 14 frames per second. Put this to autoplay. Let's see. So what I wanted to do is stop right at the top when she's saying. So see this over here? You can change, you can move to what frame you want. So right there at frame 19, I'm gonna go to frame duration right here, and I'm gonna change this to about 30, right? So now when I play it, Yeah, she should stop right there for a little bit. Bomb. That's perfect. And to make it a little bit more realistic, I'm gonna speed up this frame. So it's at one, I'm gonna go to like 0.5, and that should speed it up. Yeah, perfect. So Control S, and I'm gonna play it to make sure that it's not glitching in my game. Yeah, awesome. Back to animated sprite. We're gonna take off the autoplay. We're gonna take off the loop, and I think that's pretty much it. I'm gonna go through my. I'm gonna go to add something. I'm gonna go see if I missed anything. So I got slide, front flip, back flip, okay, Sharice. Uh, okay, yeah. So this is what we want to do. We want hits now. So I'm gonna put hit gut. All right. So I'm gonna put hit gut. Or I'm just gonna put hit. So this is what happens when she's taking a hit. So here's a gut hit because everything's all fine and dandy once you're pummeling or punching the punching bag, but we also get hit as well. So let me see these over here. So this is 5 and that's 10. So it's about 10 frames, 10 rows, I mean. Yeah. And yeah, we're crushing it right now. I'm very happy with how smooth it's going because last time I did this, my character started glitching. So I hope I don't reach into that problem. So I'm gonna add 38 frames. I don't need all these frames. So it's 19 frames, and I will change this to about 10 frames per second. Autoplay loop. So I'll play this. I'm gonna speed that up to about 14. Cool. I need to be faster than that because my enemies are gonna be hitting fast, so her reaction should be quick. Let's go to 17. Perfect. So Control S, and I'm gonna play it to see what's going on. She's actually giving a finger to it at the same time. It's quite interesting. Now, I did this for pretty much no reason. Let me show you guys. I'm going to do frame by frame. See, so her helmet grows. Let me go back. See that? I made her blink and her mouth opens like she's in pain, like, ah. But no one's going to ever notice that. So when I made that in Blender, I just thought I was being cool, but yeah, didn't do anything. All right, so yeah, that's pretty good. Control S, save it. So I'm going to add a new one. And this one is going to be defeat. This hit is on, let's take that off. Defeat. And we're going to look for the death right here. And let me count these. So it's about 13. And is that correct? Yes, it is. So this will be the last step when it comes to her animations. It's 50 frames. That's way too much. So we're going to drop it to 25. Add frames. I'm going to change this to about 20 frames per second. Whoa, that's way fast. So let's try 15. That's still too fast. Let's try 10. I like it. It's good enough. You know what? Let me try 7. 7 seems more dramatic. Let me see how 5 looks. Yeah, 5 is too dramatic. So 7 it is. 7 has a perfect amount of drama. So we're gonna loop that, Control S. Now we're just gonna play it. I gotta play them all each time because I don't want, if any of them are glitching my game, I have to stop it. All right, that's awesome. Back to animated sprite. Take these off, and let's go down to. I think that's about it. But just to make sure, I'm gonna check in here, and I got all those. Um, Front flip, back flip, slide. Yep, I got them all. Okay, I'm gonna cancel. I'm gonna delete this animation because I don't need it, and that's it. So this is all the animations. So let me see if I. Oh yeah, you can't have them all on autoplay. Only one at a time. So the only one that I really need on autoplay, to be honest, is walk. Hold on. I wonder how this is gonna look. So walk is on autoplay. So now that we did this, right? I'm gonna want to get my coding. Coding. So I kind of messed up last time because I had amazing coding set up for my character, but then I didn't save the code. I didn't save the script. AI had helped me build it. And I didn't save the script. I did save the script for the enemies, but not the actual player. So I'm gonna try to see if I can find that AI script. So here it is. AI prompt for Shanice. No, that's not the right one. I use this character for so many things. Uh, Go.chat GPT coding should be here. So this is for the player backflip. You can see all these things. And this code worked. This was a good one, but as you can see, I had better ones. So complete player and enemy action ready from AI. So this would have been a complete one. And then it says improve code. So this is improved it with backflip and all these things. And this is good advanced scripts. I gotta make sure that it's not for the enemy AI because I did have an enemy AI. So this is advanced script. And now here's the enemy tracking. Okay, so this would not be for the character anymore. This is it. So I'm gonna copy and paste this into my script right there. Perfect. Let me make sure. Yeah. So I'm gonna copy it and I'm gonna go here to my character right here and I'm gonna change this. Control V. It's gonna give me errors. Actually, it didn't give me any errors so far. But just to make sure your character movements are set up, let's keep this on 2D. Let's go to project up here, project settings. The first thing I'm gonna do is let me zoom in on my character and show you guys something. So it has this blurred image kind of, right? So I'm gonna go to project settings, go down to texture, render textures, and turn linear to nearest. And it made it sharper. So let me Control Z to show you. See how blurred it was? Control Shift Z. It made it sharper. I like it. Now let's go back to project settings, and this time we're going to go to input map up here. Add new action. So we're going to add a new action like idle. Actually, no. We don't need idle. Sorry. We only need the actions that it's going to do, like move, move, underscore left, move, underscore right, walk, underscore left, walk, underscore right. I don't know why I did them 2 times, but I did. Um, run, or actually it's called speed. So I'm gonna change it in my thing. Cause remember I told you guys, right? If you whatever these actions are called here, they should be called the same in the animations. Like all the animations I was just making, it should be the same as that. All right. So yeah, we're gonna go to jump, backflip, punch, kick. I'm gonna add taunt, slide, and that's pretty much it. We have speed, jump, backflip, punch, kick, taunt, slide, move left, move right. Yeah, so what you're gonna do after you have your things, you're gonna go to these plus signs and make sure you assign them to a key on your keyboard. So move left, I'm just gonna press the left key. Move right, right, walk left, left, walk right, speed, jump, backflip, punch. What happened there? Something happened there. So let me just, yeah, so let me go punch. That's better. Kick, taunt. Oh, I don't know what happened there. So slide, All right, so all those are set up. I'm gonna go to close. Now I'm gonna run my game and see if it works with the script that I just put in. So it's constantly backflipping, and that's because I have the front flip on loop. Control S. I'm gonna take that walk off. Something is looping. There it is. Heavy punch is looping. Wow, I thought jump was looping, but it's not. So I may have to fix the script. Let me Control S this just to make sure. I'll play it now. See what happens. See, so it automatically does this flip in the beginning. I'm not sure why. And on top of that, it's overriding the code. It's a pretty long code. So I'm going to open up my godot, and I'm going to get that code from my other character. So I'm going to go to my parallax demo. This might take a little second to load up, so I'm going to put this back down and try to figure this part out. So all this stuff should be moving, but some reason it keeps flipping. Go back to player, animated sprite. None of these are on loop, so I don't know why it's looping the jump. Yeah, nothing's on loop. So, yes. As you can see, all these errors is why I started all over. Because when I was building this game, I was learning, and ended up having a lot of errors. I'm gonna go to OK. Now I'm just gonna quickly look for my character. There's my player, and here's the script. So I'm gonna copy this script. It's big. Copy. So hopefully there's no errors. There's no errors, and there's 206 codes on that script. And as you can see now, it's glitching. So that means something with this script has been the reason why my thing has been glitching the whole time. Okay? Facts. So I'm gonna remove this script. Let me just Control Z. Because this is exactly why my script my other game was glitching because of that script. And it's looping. If I hold down the space bar, it doesn't loop. So I'm gonna Control Z this. I'm gonna go back to my regular. This is my regular right here. I should even go back to regular than that too, because this might be the reason why this is messing up. So let me pull that back. Nope, it's not doing anything. So I'm gonna remove this script. Detach script. CS script. Player one, GD. Close. 1 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 GD. Close. So this is the only one existing. Push play. So I found out a big reason why my my character was glitching. So we're gonna go into Chat GPT, folks. Let's do it. I don't need this open anymore. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna copy this. Copy, and let's go into Chat GPT and see if Chat GPT can strengthen my code. So Control V. So this doesn't even look like it's for my player. It's saying backflip, it's saying these things, but it doesn't look like it's for my player. I don't know why. Okay, anyways, I'm gonna ask ChatGPT. Can you clean this script up so it stops stalling my game? I want all the same movements. So, okay, yeah, I'm gonna change my headset because I think this headset's horrible. Give me a second.
All right, so I'm back now. Let me I need to fix this over here. Let me change this to my headset. Why can't I hear anything? Check one, two. Why can't I hear? So I can't actually hear anything. It might be because I gotta change this too on my OBS Studio, which I'm streaming from. So I'm gonna click this. Yeah, it's on default. I'm gonna change to one of these. Ah, I think it's this. Still don't hear nothing. connecting, but I can't hear anything from it at all. I refreshed my YouTube a few times and it's still not showing anything. And no file. And I don't want my speaker to echo over to you guys. Alright, going to my OBS studios. And push my audio device. It says to use that one, but I don't hear nothing. It's not. See? Oh man, the stress level is crazy. Come to do it, I really need to change my. Hold on. Yeah, chat. This is what's messing up. It's not showing desktop audio doing anything. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, you see? Now I can hear my voice through the speaker. Not cool. No, I don't think I'll make it echo. Check. Check, check. Oh, let's go ahead. Yeah. Okay. So I can hear myself now. But I'm not going to store their value. So it's this. Yeah, yeah. So that brings it back to the play for a little bit. You chat the robot. This is where it gets messed up. I think this is the right one. Yeah. Okay. Sounds a lot better, but there's still a problem. There's still a big problem going on here. Yeah. All right. I have to fix that. I don't know what it is. So for now, I'm just gonna leave it like this. But we go back to what I was doing. So, oh yeah, that's what I was doing. Getting the code from ChatGPT. So him gave me a script and said, got it. I can see what your script may be stuck. I can see why the script may be stuck. It's very chatty with debug prints, rechecking animations unnecessarily, and doing redundant logic every frame. I clean it up performance, but keep all the same. Okay, so I'm gonna copy this. Oh, this is not what I'm supposed to do. This is the So there it is, 181 codes, no errors. Let's see if it worked. If this is going to turn my game on. So it's there, but my character doesn't move at all. So there's something going on. Oh, that's why it doesn't have a script. Really? So this one is going to give it a basic movement. Over here, built-in script on. I could have put that on. Reload. So let me play my game. Let me see if that fixed it, because it wasn't allowed me to do nothing. That is supposed to be able to. So anyways, let me switch over. I have two errors now. Yeah. So I have two errors. Set attack active process, blah blah blah. Not doing anything. So I'm gonna copy this and I'm gonna put this in the chat so you can see. Hopefully it fixes it. Oh, this children of no. I, I think it doesn't understand that this is a lot of times has to do with an older version of ChatGPT. So, by the enemy's attack hit no, the entity isn't found at runtime. The attack area is no. Oh, because I don't have an attack area set up, so it's actually messing it up. So I'm gonna tell it yes to give me the full script. So I started this about 8 o'clock. It's now 9:30. It's about a half hour and a half I've been doing this. I'll be ending the live at 10 to make it a 2 hour live stream. So I told you give me the full script. Here it is. Give me the full script. So you guys are watching me live, or maybe not. Maybe you can see it after the video is created. But I'm literally using ChatGPT for coding, and we're gonna see how good it is. So far, the code that it gave me just now, it would have worked if I had had the Area 2D set up, and I haven't. So it removed a bunch of codes, clearly, because there was like 100 something else at 88. So let's see what happens. This should make it run. There you go, my idle's moving. It's walking. For some reason, it's walking. It's not doing the binds correctly. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go to project settings, and I'm gonna make sure these are correct. So kick is Z, T is time, slide is S, back foot, walk right, move left, move right. Some of these I'll just delete. So I'm gonna delete this one. I'm gonna delete left on walk left. I'm gonna delete walk right. Oh, this is another problem I'm having. Clearly, I get it now. I did what I told you guys not to do. So I'm gonna go back to my animated sprite, and some of these I have to change. Like one has to be speed, right? Jump, kick, all these ones are okay. Heavy punch, these are okay. And also I better add over here heavy punch, which I didn't add. So I added heavy punch, and heavy punch can be added. So I made sure I added that. All these are okay. I have the taunt, walk. Yeah, so walk is just walk. Control S. And then push play. So now I know in my other game that I was making, a lot of the things didn't work. See, if any button I press, it's walking. I don't know why. It doesn't do anything else. I'm gonna try to the F. Yeah, anything else it doesn't do it. And let me make sure that when I go to animated sprite, none of these are on a move. Yeah, so none of them are on a move. I just want to make sure to check for that. So I'm gonna tell ChatGPT what my problem is. So what it's doing right now, I'm gonna be honest, I don't really like where it's going or what it's doing right now at this moment. It seems like, oh, big up, somebody's here. I appreciate you being here. I can't see exactly who's here right now, but yeah, I'm getting developing. I'm using ChatGPT to run codes. I already had a code script lined up, and it started slowing down my character. So I'm getting ChatGPT to cut out all the useless coding to give me a clean script. So far, I did an okay job, but there's a but to it. It's that right now when I try to move, I'm only moving in one direction. So let's figure this out. So it gave me a new code that there's already problems in it. A lot. These three right here. So I'm going to delete this again. I'm going to delete this. Recopy and paste in case I made a mistake. And I put it again. So I'm going to control Z. And I'm going to copy this message right here. Copy these codes. I'm going to copy these codes. Copy. I'm going to go to ChatGPT and tell it what the problem was with its coding. And this is the thing. I've already used this script on multiple characters. My first character was running so smoothly, but my second character, because it was more 3D and textured, it started moving slow. So, and look, it's not allowing me to. So, this is what I'm going to do. New chat. Okay. I'm going to tell this code didn't work. So we can see the issue, but ChatGPT is very optimistic. It'll be saying stuff like, oh yeah, don't worry, I can take care of it. 17 hours later, it's still didn't get the code right. So, ChatGPT is it's better than a rookie or a noob like myself, but it's not as good as someone who knows coding. It's just not. It's just faster at writing a code, but it has a lot of errors in it outside of the rules. So I'm like, yeah, I think that's a problem here. So back, I'm going to clear this up. I'm going to paste the script. And as you can see, there's a vector move and slide velocity. It keeps using this velocity code. And this velocity code is not good. So I'm going to take this velocity code off and see what happens. Sometimes you take out one code and then it makes it for a whole other problem. But not this time. Me taking the velocity code off, put this in green so it knows what's going on. So it says it's okay, but if I start my game, it might not even say. So let's see. Okay, so it worked, but I have a big problem here. It's flipping non-stop, and I don't even have it on mute for jump. So the code is making my character loop. You feel me? So I'm gonna take that off. Go back to control C, and I'm gonna tell it. I'm gonna let ChatGPT know that what it's doing. Also, the movements do not work. I know I spelled that wrong, but it doesn't matter. So I'm gonna let it know it doesn't work. And also, there's something else. My character, this might be the main problem, is named player one. I'm gonna ask it too. Do you think this is effective? Oh, that explains a lot. The issues you're describing, jump animation and movement not working, are probably not about the node name itself, but rather how the animation is triggered and how the velocity is handled. Okay. I deleted the velocity. I deleted the velocity code. So this is what it's doing. It's teaching me coding in sections, right? So it's telling me the movement and what's going on. It's showing me GD stands for godot. So it's a godot script with all this move. It's explaining all of this, which is really good. So it can teach you how the coding works, so you can do it yourself. And it also gives me a code right here, but I don't want that. I want a full script. So it even says that if you want to rewrite your full script properly, yes, you need like full script. Yeah, I didn't spell that right now. So it's going to rewrite the full script. And it said, even though it's named player one, it said that doesn't affect the script. But I do believe that will affect when I have an enemy in the game, and the enemy has a like a form of AI where it's going to track and look for me. If my character is not named the right thing, it won't even know who to look for. So, see, if not, it's in group player. See, so it has this player group, which I need to put my character in that group. I didn't do that yet. So let's see how this code works. So you can see ChatGPT is not bad for coding. It's really isn't. So as you can see, I have this error, move velocity. So I'm gonna copy this code right here, these codes, Control A, copy, and I'm gonna paste it into ChatGPT to see if it fixes it. So I'm just showing it the error. And then it says the same thing. Oh, that explains the error. Since your extended kingdom modern go.4, a few things have changed compared to kingdom modern 2D. So basically, that's why I kept reading that velocity code because chat, this is for go.4.3.2, and it gives me that code for go.3.6, the earlier go. So it's not really handling it right. So this is in go.4. So here's the corrected version. Let's make sure it has a full code. Yeah, this code looks longer than full. Alright, so let's go. Once again, we're copying and pasting. Control this. Okay, it gave me the green light over here, meaning the code should work. So I'm gonna play and see if the code allows me to move. See, it's not. It's still flipping. It's still just doing that, which is not good. So I'm gonna delete this code completely. I'm gonna go add my other robot open with a corrected code. This is the correct code over here. But there is one big problem with this code. Look how much this script that we look how much coding I have. Lots. Lots of coding. It's not clear, blah 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 blah. So I'm gonna copy it. I'll paste it in and it'll slow down my character. Let me show you. Because look, it has 286 codes. Okay? See, it's just looping the jump once again. I don't know why it's doing that. But I'm gonna figure it out. So I'm gonna close that. I'm going to 2D. Something over here is making it do that. So I'm gonna take this out. Control S. the static body, I thought would have stopped it from falling off the screen. But yeah. Yeah, to the one other person watching the live, thank you. I hope you have a good day. For real, I hope you have the best day possible. Big up yourself. Okay, so as you can see, I can do one move. I jump so far. Well, I can do a roundhouse, but I don't like how it's doing it. So when I jump, oh, now I can't do nothing again. So yeah, this is all crazy. I'm gonna take the collision shape off. I'll put all that stuff in there. I'm gonna try to play it. So I noticed taking those two things, you have one thing off. Yeah, see, it's literally jumping wherever it wants. And it's slowing down. So the kick works, and that's about it. Only that one kick works. So I gotta let it know. I'm gonna go back to my script, Control Z. I'm gonna put it back to. I don't know if I need it back on this script, but this script is clear now. This is all my animations, right? Oh, look what happens here. The character moves completely for this jump. So I gotta delete this whole thing. This happened. This happened because when I created the animation inside Blender, when I rendered it, the camera she was all the way over here in the camera when I wanted her, but she should have been centered. Right? This happened when I was really new to doing this. So when I did that, now she just moves completely out of the way. I didn't notice it before, but I'm gonna fix it right now. Let me get this out straight up. We're going to here. I'm gonna get the right one. So that was. I'm gonna go to fix Photoshop so you can see. So I want to get the right one. There's front flip Sharine's here, and this is new fixed front flip. So it might be this one. So let's move this all back. So yeah, once you go to, I'm gonna just show you the steps for this part a little better. So on animated sprite, when you have the character body selected, you press Control A, and then you choose animated sprite, right? Then you go over to the right here and you click the sprite frame, and it'll bring this up. From here, you go to plus to create your animation, and then you go to here. Since I'm already at the jump, I'm just gonna go here, and I'm gonna pick new fixed front flip because I fixed it. And then you're gonna zoom out up here because it'll look like this, like close up. You won't tell what's going on. So you just zoom out, and it'll show the sprite sheet that you created, right? Now it's four rows across horizontally, so I leave that, and vertically it's about, let's see, two, four, six, eight, nine. So I would put it to nine. And just make sure each frame is in its own separate box, not connected or overlapping, or else it'll look horrible. So then what you do is you go by each correct frame, like frame one and frame zero, and frame one, two, three, and make sure it's in order. So this is how I do it. Just make sure it's in order. And as you can see, there's 35 frames here. I'm going to keep 35 frames, but if I wanted, I could delete every other frame. Basically, these two rows, this row and that row, or this row and that row. But I want 36 frames so it looks smooth. So I go there, and now let's play the animation. There you go. The animation is in place, and it's at 35% now, like that. So Control S to save your progress. Now, I'm going to play this. Even though I know the script is not right, I'm still going to play it just to see. Yeah, there you go. Right? And that's it. Simple things. That's how you do your animation. Well, that's not how you do the animation. That's how you input the animation in godot. You feel me? So yeah, I'll probably be on here for about 14 more minutes. I said I would end at 10. I started at 8 o'clock. So yeah, I'll be ending at 10. I had a bunch of problems in the beginning with my microphone not working, the audio was off. Ah, I'm not gonna lie, it stressed me a little bit. Really did. So I'm gonna look over here to make sure everything seems good over here. And when I go up here to play, this is my playing my game. I didn't add nothing in my scene. It can only go back and forth. See? Let me try to spin kick. Slide, punch, nothing. Taunt, nothing. It's literally just flipping over and over and over. So I'm gonna go back to my animated sprite. And I'm gonna make sure none of these are looping like up here. So there's nothing looping. Nothing's looping. So basically I'm gonna go back to the script right here where it has the script thing. Click that. And this script is pretty much useless for me. So it shows me. I want that my little script. This is the smallest script. So I'm gonna play this script to see if it finally fixed up. No, it doesn't do nothing. I was supposed to be able to move around, but I can't move around enough. So click that off. And I'm gonna let ChatGPT know that it's gonna do it. The player can only flip the left and the right. No lock animation or any other animations are working. So you feel full grip. So it says, got it. Your main issue is that the animations are being overridden every frame in the physics process. So I'll rewrite a working strip. Walking left, right. So it doesn't know what I named anything. It really doesn't. So I think that might be the main problem. It's trying to access animations and it doesn't know what I named them. See, sliding logic. All of these things were fixed in my other script. So what I feel like doing is going to bring my other script in and just telling it to clean up the script. And it should work. but I don't know if it's going to. So, anyways, or my character type might be wrong. So let's see what it does. Yes, full script. So it's after it writes a script for me, it suggests something, and then it's gonna rewrite the full script again. But first, let me just test this out to see if it made progress or what the problem was. So I'm gonna select all that, Control V, paste it. No errors so far, and then 190. How much is that? 137 codes. So let's see if it works. Nope, still just jumping. See, I can turn left and right, but it doesn't walk. Okay, let me see what else it does. That's it. Turns left and right. So I'm gonna give it a chance and see if it fixed it with the other script. I shouldn't ask it for the other script though because basically it's gonna give you the full script with those problems still attached. So that was my recipe. So I'm gonna go back and copy it and let's see what happens. Oops. What the hell just happened? All right. So it said this version is only 145 codes this time. Well, not only it added a few, maybe added the slide, and it's still not working. So I'm gonna copy that error, and it seems like it got worse because now I didn't even start. So I'm gonna copy the error and put it. Yes, I gotta let it know. I'm using godot 4. I can't do that. ChatGPT is okay, but it can't see my screen. It doesn't know how my game is set up. So it's trying its best based on whatever I'm explaining to it, right? So here's the code. I'm letting it do its thing. It's writing it out. It has made progress though, because when I first put in the code, it literally was just clicking that no buttons work. So now at least a few buttons have been working. So it's supposed to fix everything. Fucking got it. I got it. Probably not like it, but I'm a little bit frustrated. You feel me? Okay, so it gave me the green light. It took away one code, being 144 codes. So here you can see it does the same thing. So I'm going left and right. Nothing else works. Nobody's work. I need to figure this out. So I'm gonna take out this script. I'm gonna go look at how I have the layout for my other character. See, 'cause this is the script for my other character that works, but it just kept glitching. So I wanted to clean up the script. And this has 284 codes on it. And I got all these errors over here because the code is just too many useless stuff in it. But these things, if it wasn't for slowing down, worked. Watch. I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna show you what I mean. See? It worked. But it pauses every second. See? See, all the buttons work. Alright, so for that. Let's get the screen there. All the buttons work. I got a parallax background going, which I created with ChatGPT helped me create that parallax background. It's so good. It helped me create that lava story there. Everything, all the tiles I made in ChatGPT. I basically coded to generate tiles for me, and then I cleaned up every tile in Photoshop. It was Roger Center. Even that guy was created, but not by ChatGPT. It's created by I use another AI program called Pixel Lab. Yeah, Pixel Lab AI. And Pixel Lab AI, you literally just tell it what you want, and it generates it. So it's a big jump. See, it keeps freezing every time in the air. I just needed the code to be cleaned up. I might just ask it to clean up this code again. See, blockbuster video, you go old school style. Just now, I noticed something in my parallax background. When it leaks, I see the actual leak. Oh, I fell off the stage. That's it. So I'm just gonna copy this, and I'm gonna tell it to clean this code up because it's spelling my name. That means it doesn't need to add nothing else. It should work. This code works, but it keeps stalling my name. So, you fix it, keeping all my movements. I didn't even spell that right. Yeah, bigger 2 hours chilling with me. More than likely it's my growth. But if it's not, big up yourself anyways. Yeah, I'm good. Doing some coding. I said I would be finished at 10. So I'm gonna run this. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, so be it. Oh, I shouldn't have copied that. That was a little premature. Still coding. I also use Grok. So yeah, in fact, I'm gonna do 2 more tries because I'm gonna use this program too to see if it'll put in some work and get it done. Because one time it did do that. ChatGPT was failing at the codes. I went to Grok and Grok did it with one shot and got it correct. So let me see if ChatGPT is popping. I should tell ChatGPT that it's competing with Grok. All right, 178. It cleaned it up. Remember, it was at 2 something, right? Look at that. Bare errors. Oh man, I messed up. I put it in the wrong place. I put it in, yeah, I put it here. And as you can see, it messed up the movements. It's not walking. See? Just walking. So ChatGPT failed. I basically, as soon as I start walking, it pauses the frame, which I don't want it to do, and that's what its mistake is. My jump is higher now as well, but do I have the double jump now? I don't think I have the double jump. Well, let me see. Oh yeah, it's freezing badly. It's freezing badly, and as you can see my screen, you can see a glitch, right? Yeah. So let me press Control Z just in case. Just in case. And I'm gonna take a look at how I have this set up. This is a tree. So character body 2D has a script. It has signals. So I'm gonna put a signal on it just to make sure collision shape. So I'm gonna copy that. No matter the way I do. No matter. Yeah, Mary J. Blige has been on my mind, man. Her music has been on my mind. She makes such good music, man. Brought me back. All right, so over here, I'm gonna go to animated show 2D, and it shows me all of my animations, and I'm gonna copy them by name. I'm gonna make sure the names are the same, right? So there's backflip, and see this defeat. I'm gonna change this. Fall back. ChatGPT said this doesn't really matter, but I think it does. And punch, idle, check, idle, check, shoot. So I'm gonna make sure that's right. Idle, check, shoot. Okay. Jump, and punch, kick, punch. Okay. Taunt, walk. I'll make sure everything is spelled correctly. Speed, slide. Yeah, all these are correct. Alright? They're correct. Now I want to copy this tree node. Very important. So over in my character body, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go to node over here, groups. I'm going to create a group. Add a group. I'm going to call it player. Player, and now it's added to that group. And it should have a circle on it right here. This shows that's added. Now this is indicating something because I don't have a collision shape, right? So I'm going to press Control A, shape, collision shape 2D right there. And then it says animated sprite 2D is underneath. So I'm actually going to follow this exactly what it is. It doesn't matter if it's not changing nothing. I'm just going to do it. And then it has an attack hit over here. Okay, so I'm going to go to character body, Control A, area 2D. That's what it is. It's called area 2D, but I changed it to attack. So I'm going to change that name to attack hit as well. Just so my character is completely mimicking, there should be no excuses. And then collision shape. And even though I know this character has something wrong with it, put this camera down here, I'm still going to do it because I think I can fix the problem now that I started over. So yeah, let's collision shape. Need one of these collision shape 2D. We're in the building. Well, yeah, that's right. So these two things, I haven't aligned the shape to it. So I'm gonna go over here and make sure I got the shape right. Collision shape. Go back to 2D. Inspector shape. And for the for this part, I'm going to add one of those things, oval capsule, and I want this to be in front of the character, so I'm gonna put it right here. And I was watching a tutorial on this, and they were saying that you want this to be kind of smaller than the character, but I noticed when I did that, she was literally walking through the floor. So I put it down to the ground so it knows when she reaches here, whatever she's landing on, she will be sliding through it. Okay, now another collision shape for the area thing. I'm gonna copy what it has here. So it has a rectangle. And this basically is when this is for my attack range, right? So anything that is within this area, when I do an attack move, will be hurt. And I don't want it to be cheating. I just want it to be fair. Her average move is about that long, so and oh, I'm not gonna make it go the opposite way. It's just gonna go one way. Keep that on the body. All right, so that looks like my other one so far. Yeah, that's exactly how it's set up, except for this part. So put this down All right. It looks good to me. It looks good to me. Character body, blah blah blah. Fall back. Yes. Yep. So I'm gonna try this again. I'm gonna copy this code, copy, and now I'm gonna put that code into here. Uh-oh, something's up. Okay, no. So I'm gonna control S. Yes, y'all. Yes, y'all. And I'm going to attach that script to this. First, let me play this just in case what I did fix it. There's a chance. Nope, it didn't fix it at all. I'm glad it didn't glitch it, but it didn't fix it. So it should be seems that there's something up. I can't figure it out yet. See? And that code was copied from my other thing, so this is bad. I'm gonna delete this. Close that code. Close that code. This code is crap. So I'm just gonna delete this code. Actually, let me go control C. I'm gonna remove this. I'm gonna remove this script completely. I don't know why it's not allowing me to detach. Detach script. There you go. So I'm gonna close that now. Yeah, we would like the 2D. I'm gonna attach a script now. I don't know why it says player one here. I don't want it to say player one. I really don't. I'm gonna try that. But since it will be reused. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It was supposed to give me a standard script, but it didn't. See, and now it's just constantly flipping. It can do a roundhouse, and that's about it. Control Z. I'm gonna remove the script, and I'm gonna close this. This might be the problem here too, because it's attached to script here. So I'm gonna detach the script too. There. I'm gonna close that as well. So now I have zero script attached to it. I'm gonna attach script. Now, something's up here. I just need a standard body for this. I don't want it to do this. It's supposed to give me just the basic. I'm gonna pull up here. See that? No, just give me the basic. There's a built-in script. So I'm not. But you see that? Basic movements. See that? So I'm gonna go to create. And I want to see if it allows me to do the basic movements now. And no, it's not doing anything. It's frozen. Take it off. Detach the bump. Detach script. Where I want to add the script. It says move slide. It's some basic stuff there, but it doesn't do anything. No. So once again, detach script. Close this. Close all. Close all the wrong. Alright. You're not gonna put nothing on there. Actually, yeah. You put that. See? Let's save this. Do this script. So I'm gonna leave that like that. Go back to ChatGPT. You'll find out. Yes. I don't know why it's telling me this. Add all this. Add animations I have created. Example. Speed. punch, heavy punch, walk, idle, pause, hold, back, death. No, no, I'm gonna leave that. I don't need idle either, because I'm not gonna be pressing that. But slide, kick, jump, that's it. What else did I have? I have side, keys, and the thing, flip. So even though ChatGPT has been trying to help me do something, it didn't know all my information. So those codes it's been sending me, I was using them, not realizing ChatGPT does not know the names of my animations. So even though I copy and pasted that code from something that worked, when ChatGPT tries to clean it up for me, it's not integrating those animations. Yeah. So yeah, it's 10:17. I'm gonna be trying this. I'm gonna try Grok. If Grok works, then that's it. I'm gonna try Grok. If Grok works, it works. If it doesn't work. What was this? This is not what I want. I'm gonna. Oh my God. All right, here. I think that I was too premature with taking in the code. It really wasn't finished when I did that, so I'm gonna copy it again. Yep, it's the same code. 175. Control S. Player one. All right. Let's see what's popping. So yeah, it doesn't move at all. So there's that big fuck up, big fuck up. Now over here, notice this. It doesn't. This over here doesn't even have a script attached. So I'm gonna add the script. I'm gonna push play now. Maybe that's why it didn't work, because I didn't have the script attached. Okay, so it does the one jump and then it stops. So I'm gonna close this. I don't know why that's doing that. Let me try this. Yeah, there's something messing up. There's something, maybe there's something in here, I don't know. I need to figure this out because it's not allowing my character to move at all. So now this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna ask Grok to show me what it got. So I'm gonna copy this. Oops, that's not the right one. copy this code. Now I'm gonna go to grok and tell it to clean up the code. This code, this script keeps stalling my game in go.4.3.2. Can you get up keeping all my movements and animations and give me the full script? Yeah. Big up to whoever's here watching this. It's it's been time consuming. So this is what it's saying. Oops. No. So this is what it's saying. I was preparing my live stream earlier, so that's it's saying I don't see the script. Oh shit. Here's the script. So I want to see what it is. Analysis of star issues. Based on the script and common build-out performance for never likely reason. Frequent node checks. ChatGPT said the same thing. Animation state overrides. ChatGPT said the same thing. Idle, same thing. Yeah, all of these debug prints, all these are exactly what ChatGPT said. But let me see if Grok can actually fix the problem compared to what ChatGPT was doing, which kind of like did nothing. And I'm not blaming ChatGPT. It might very well be the way I set up my game, right? So that's the case. That's the case. While it's doing this thing, I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna check my earlier thing. So that's all good. Let me go to game, and the player in the game has all these things connected. All right. So my player here has all these things connected, and it's in a group. That means in a group. So this stuff is pretty much the same. I have a script too. I have all these connected. What? Oh, it thinks that I'm making a Caribbean game. That's wild money. So I'm gonna copy this since it's completed the code, and I'm gonna go into the game. And run my class. No errors so far. So let me see if Grok executed better than ChatGPT, folks. No, Grok did the same thing. I'm looping, and only the spin kick works. Functions work, slide, taunt, nothing. Walk forward, nothing. Only the spin kick. So I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna ask it one more time, then I'll be shutting this down. I said 10, then I went to 10:30. So I'm gonna let it know. Why does only one animation work, which is kick? The code, the script is not allow you to move, and it starts each time with a front flip. So Grok and ChatGPT, folks, did the exact same thing just now when it came to the coding, and it did the exact same thing. It made you start with a front flip, and only do that spinning kick. So their code was the exact same. So now that I'm thinking about this, since both of those codes were the exact same, that means something I did in my game setup is what's causing this. Something I did. So it has nothing to do with ChatGPT's coding. Because Grok did the exact same thing. So here, it's going to give me an updated script. So let me see what the problem was. It shows me all the fixes too. It sounds like the optimized script I provided still causing problem, only the kick animation because movement is blocking the game starts with a front flip, okay? Below I diagnosed, this image with symptoms, only kick animation, the action block will be stuck. The animation logic and physics process, prioritize actions, animations like kick over movement based ones, example why. I go, the animation is missing, and flag in template to prevent movement during actions like kick. Okay, so it's just telling me basically that I have in my script there's codes that's stopping other animations from being executed, right? That's with active or action lock. I don't have it on active, so this is part of the script as well. It does this. And I noticed this script, this came from the other script that was doing the exact same thing. Now, I got a good feeling, and I'm gonna try this. I know I said I'd come off at 10:30, but I'm gonna try this before I leave. I got a good feeling if I go back to my older game where I got the script from, it's going to work. I got a good feeling because something I did with the new script messed up everything. And I like the new script because the slide was working nice and all that. So yeah, I'm gonna copy this, bring it into the game. Uh, no errors here. But usually there's no errors, and but the game just won't function correctly. So now it's just looping the flip again and again. Only the kick works. The good thing is the game's not stalling because this kicks are just happening. So that doesn't matter. Okay, so knowing that this didn't work, I got an idea. Got a good idea. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna close this one down. Do not save because I don't know what I did. So I'm gonna open up one of my earlier games that the script worked pretty good, except for I was missing some stuff. So I'm gonna go to His Adventures. And that's crazy because I might release these as two separate games, or I'm gonna mix the animation so when she gets powered up, she turns into my more 3D character. I might do it like that, maybe. But this game that I'm about to show you guys, I was working on, and I made one level, and it was working. It works pretty good. I just have that certain flaws like the music. See, this is it. 2D cartoon. It kind of looks like this game my son loved playing called Terraria. But look, that's um that's a knight that has basic AI programming. So I don't know why he doesn't want to come down from here. Anyways, he's gonna fall out there too. So yeah, as you can see, everything is going pretty smoothly. My parallax is horrible though. See that parallax background is so horrible. I learned how to fix that. But yeah, that's it. So I'm not gonna play this. There's no stalling as you can see. But I'm gonna take this script code. This is for the ants. I don't want the ants code. I want my character's code, which is right here. I'm gonna click on that script, and this should begin with extend character body 2D for player one. Let me just make sure character body 2D. Okay, yeah, this is it. Copy, and I'm gonna paste it in there. And there's errors. There's a menu part. It's not there, but I'm just gonna go up and I'm gonna take the menu off because I don't really need the menu. I'm gonna go up here and I'm gonna take that menu off. I'm gonna find it. Here it is. But me doing this, right? It might mess up the rest of my coding. Hopefully not, but it might. Okay, it didn't. So I was able to just take that off. I'm gonna play this. And let's see where I'll go on. Okay, so none of the coding worked. My problem is strictly with the animations in the game. Let me close this. Let me, you know what? Let me just delete this script just to make sure. Detail script. Go over here. See how the script is still attached? Detached script. I'm gonna close this over here. Go back to figure one. I'm gonna add a new script. And it keeps saying this. I'm not gonna use existing nothing. Load up, man. And it put on this big ass code, this big ass script. Control V. And now you see this, the menu part is still there. There's a good reason why this is not working. Let's think it out. Alright, all cleared up. It says it's a green light now. It's good to go. I'm gonna go into the game here. First of all, let me save this. Control S. I'm gonna remove this. But it's not even main character body change. So I'm gonna go here and I'm gonna pick my player ones. See, this is got all these different player ones. This player one is what I want. That's my character. So player one. And as you can see, it comes in with the script and everything. You feel me? I'm gonna name this player one just to make sure. Just to make sure it knows what I want. I'm gonna play it. And it does the exact same thing. It only does that. So everything else is a no-go. So yeah, that's about it. I'm not gonna keep doing this. I'm gonna figure it out on my own. I'm gonna figure out exactly what I want to run. And yeah, I'll see you guys on the next live. Big up to everybody who stopped by. Big up to who's here. More than likely it's my brother who stopped by chilling and listening to me. But yeah, have a good day. Have a good day. Whoever it is, have a good day. Keep learning, keep teaching. You feel me? And yeah, stay safe out there. Peace.